So, Drew, right before the quarantine began, and I mean right before, like March 12th.
Wow. You're kind of close.
We were scheduled to visit our first partner school of the foundation. Now, this was a big moment because we've been working towards this for 15 years. And, we slowly gotten teachers using it and individual teachers and then some classrooms and then some schools started to officially accept it. But no school had ever committed to it completely in terms of integrating our curriculum and integrating the arts into every single class on every single grade level. So this was our first one, Orangethorpe in California. So we go and I was so glad I did. They shot a little bit of video.
Oh, good.
Yeah, let's just see a little bit of that.
I can't tell you how wonderful an experience this has been today. I'm so impressed with you guys. At the request of the Music Teachers of America, we were called the MENC back then, in the old days. And they said all the arts classes are being cut in the school system, especially the public school system, and could I go check it out and see what's going on? And so I happen to have a friend. I said, I got an idea, why don't we do a music history curriculum instead? In the end, our basic mission has been, I guess, three things mostly, which is keep the arts alive any way we can. Number two, to figure out a new methodology for teaching this generation of kids, which we realized quite early. I started visiting some school classes and realized these kids are being taught the same way I was taught, which is, learn this now and someday you'll use it. And I thought, this is not going to work anymore. These kids are smarter than us and faster than us and have absolutely no patience. So, we have to give them a reason to not look at their device and come up with an answer in 30 seconds. Someday you'll use it. So we thought, well, music is the answer. Thank God, kids are still into music. Tragically, they're not buying it anymore, but that's okay. But they are more into music than ever. So we decided, let's use that as a common ground. Let's go to them. We need to stop dragging kids to our ideas of how to teach them. Who's your favorite artist? They all have one. Let's trace them back. Where do they come from? And they just stayed engaged, and we realized, we're onto something here. If we can find that common ground with a kid and capture their imagination, then the teachers can do their thing, and that's what happened. So the new methodology we kind of just stumbled into, but it certainly seems to be working. And then the third mission for us was very much to affect the dropout rate, and improve the graduation rate from high school, which has enormous consequences that nobody really talks about. But it's an absolute epidemic in our country. Close to 50%, some ridiculous percentage of the kids in the poorer neighborhoods are not graduating from high school, and then close to 50% of them end up in the prison system somewhere in their lives. We feel very strongly about the arts integration. We don't think it's a luxury. We don't consider it an after-school thing. We consider the integration of the arts in the education process an essential part of it. So, I just want to say how happy I am to see it all in action right here, including one of my biggest things I've talked about for many decades is education should be learning the inclination of the kids first and foremost, and then encouraging it. Simple as that. Give them all the choices in the world, see what their inclination is, and then encourage it. And how exciting to see a class dedicated to just that, right here. So You guys are really doing everything I've ever dreamed of and more, you know. You're doing great stuff, and thank you, and I will be back. I'll be back for sure.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was really mind blowing, and I'm gonna go back there, you know, when we can, and spend more time with them. But they just, you know, amazing. And our whole point is to teach kids how to think rather than what to think. You know,
Yeah.
and I think that's what's, you know, needed for this future. So let's bring on the wonderful woman who really was responsible, the principal of Orangethorpe, Dr. Ginger Frady, otherwise known as Dr. G.
Dr. G.
There she is.
Hello.
Hi, Ginger. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You've been a busy woman, I hear, in the off season here.
Since you left. We have invented a ton of new ways to do school in just 6 short months.
Just integrating the arts into every single class and every single grade level was just so cool to see. It was like, wow, it's actually possible to do this, you know? And that was just one of the greatest moments of my life. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, it was like, you know, the fulfillment of, you know, a 15-year dream, just to see that it actually could work, you know, because it was kind of a theory up until you know. Well, you're the one who made it real, you know.
We put theory into action here.
Yeah.
And I think for us, like, the big challenge was to keep that momentum going now that we're in a distance learning model. Like, how do we keep our arts going? One of the first things we did was get our art journals that all of our students have in their hands. So we got those to kids, and they were using them. Since school has come back in August, the kids have them at home. Teachers are using them through that distance learning platform. We did a school-wide Beatles Here Comes the Sun lesson with TeachRock at the end of the school year with Apple, and that was awesome. So just want to keep that forward momentum going.
Fantastic. Say hello to Drew Carey.
Hi, Dr.
Hi, Drew.
How did that feel after 15 years walking through the school and seeing it come alive like that?
I'm telling you, it was one of the most thrilling moments of my life. I am not exaggerating.
I'll bet.
You're not sure it's going to work. You think it's going to work.
Yeah.
When you see it, man, it's like, whoa, this is big time. You know, this is a game changer.
Dr. G, how did you feel? Because you've been in education here for a long time. How did you feel when you were first going over the materials and the curriculum and seeing how it was laid out? Was it all ready to go out of the box?
Yes, my last 8 years in the classroom, I was 6th grade, so it was like perfect for 6th grade. But even my kinder teachers, and that's the team you're going to talk to next, but my kinder team was able to take the lessons that are written by TeachRock and adapt them down for even our 5- and 6-year-olds.
Wow.
Let's bring on the teachers, huh? Ginger, what do you think?
Sounds good. So Katie Duchsherer and Alyssa Larnard are 2 of our teachers here at Orangethorpe. They were a kindergarten team last year. This year, Alyssa's teaching kindergarten, and Katie has actually stepped out of the classroom, and she is now a coach and mentor. So she has 5 teachers that she's working with this year as a teacher on special assignment, kind of helping them continue to perfect their craft.
All right. And there they are.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hello, lady.
Hello.
So tell us, how much of an adjustment did it require, and you know, what do you think of the idea when Ginger proposed it?
We were excited to like hit the ground running with all these amazing lessons for our kids.
Was you doing the class with the dance shows, right? That was your show.
Yes,
class.
with doing the twist with Chubby Checker.
Oh my God, it was just amazing. I'm telling you, Drew. When things go back up running, I'm telling you, I'm bringing the whole world to Orangethorpe. Okay, I'm bringing everybody I know to witness this, because you got to see this in action. After they like show a video, Drew, you know, and then they would say, okay, now talk to your partner about what you just saw, you know. And these little kids with to talk to each other, and you know, it seems like a simple idea, but I thought it was just brilliant. So this was, I thought, a brilliant antidote to the modern sort of isolation age, you know.
Katie and Alyssa, when you're teaching these kids, when you're bringing something new like that, I know you've been teaching for a while. Every day must be a surprise to you what kids can come up with and what they do.
Yes, you have no idea.
Yeah.
It is always a surprise especially kindergartners, you know, they're 5 when they're coming in or 6 when they're getting ready to go to first grade. Alyssa and I would team teach a lot. So that means we'd bring about over 60 5-year-olds together in one room and teach lessons. Mm-hmm. And because they could see our passion for it, they instantly were engaged.
Honestly, what blows your mind, and you know, the thing that kept happening class after class was the sheer enthusiasm. You know, you just don't see that kind of enthusiasm in schools. I'm sorry, you know, and every grade level had this incredible vibe of enthusiasm. You know,
I wish adults didn't lose that part of themselves when they grow up. There seems to be like an age where you're just like, oh, I can't do that anymore because I'm this age, which is insane to me.
I know.
Like, why can't you draw while you listen to music?
Especially these two teachers. I mean, they got to be at the same wavelength, right? As 5-year-olds, you know, which I think is wonderful. You know, I mean,
65-year-olds. Oof.
You know.
It's not as scary as you think.
I don't know. I'm a bachelor.
You can come next time, Drew.
You are more than welcome.
I'd love to see it.
All right. Well, thank you, Alyssa and Katie. Keep up the good work.
Teachers. God bless you.
We're going to bring in 2 students right now. Thank you for what you do.
Yeah, thank you. That was great.
So
you're a pandemic positive. That's what you guys are.
Yes, you are pandemic positive. Yeah, cool. Well, I'll see you in person again soon, I hope. Ginger, you want to introduce?
Sure.
Yeah.
So we've got Jerice Gumapal. He's a 6th grader, and Riley LeBond, who's also a 6th grader. And they can tell you a little bit about how TeachRock has changed how we do things here at Orangethorpe.
Hello, Riley and Jerice.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Say hi to Drew Carey.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Carey.
Your favorite game show host?
Maybe.
And your favorite principal? Dr. G?
Definitely.
So Riley, you've been at Orangethorpe for a while now, huh? So you're an expert on the school, and our curriculum, the arts curriculum. Have you noticed a little difference since we started using the arts? You know, trying to integrate the arts into the education system.
Yeah, definitely.
What was it? Just more fun, more? Tell us what were your feelings?
I think it's more fun because we get to like interact and stuff
With each other.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jerice? Same thing. You have some more fun.
Yeah, because mostly when I'm in the classroom, my classmates, I usually see them yawn a lot because before TeachRock, they would be yawning a lot because they don't really like school, because that's what they told me. But then after TeachRock, I see them less yawning, so I think they're pretty engaged with TeachRock.
Well, that's a good test.
Like, is there a moment or a lesson that sticks out in your mind more than another?
I think the one about Billie Eilish.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Jerice?
Well, we did do this lesson where we had to draw something depicting a lyric, like the Beatles, and we had to draw something that was similar to the lyric, and I kind of like that one because I like art. So,
what Beatles lyric was it?
I think it was The sun one. The sun. The Beatles.
Oh, here
lyrics,
comes the sun.
one.
Here comes the sun.
That lesson's great for 6th grade.
I'll bet. I wish I had that lesson in 6th grade.
Drew wants to take the class now.
Yeah, I do, honestly.
We have we're a Title I school, so we have about 80% of our population is free and reduced lunch. So we do have some internet challenges with families. It would be great if it was like part of your utilities and it was just included and everyone had internet access, but unfortunately that's not how it works. So our district has worked really hard since March 13th to get everybody online and successfully online for a duration of time. And so fall has definitely been smoother than spring.
Wow. It should be free for everybody, shouldn't it?
It should.
Yeah, internet's getting to be like a thing that you just can't do without anymore, like water or like regular electricity and, you know.
All right. Well, thank you, gang. Thank you for coming and being part of this. We hope to see you in person sooner than later, you know, and just keep up what you're doing because spread the good vibes. You know, you guys are just you're setting a good example for the rest of the country. You know, you really are. And we thank you, Dr. Ginger. You're really wonderful. You are a great example for the rest of the country. And I hope every school becomes Orangethorpe.
Thanks. I hope so.
Really. All right. See you soon.
Okay.
Take care, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.